Well, we did that. Gotta take these off for a second. Crack the back. Alright, so that was a little Hollow Knight thing. How's everybody holding on? Everybody hold in. I was gonna say holding in, but that doesn't sound right either. Holding up. That's what. Did I say that? I'm starting to lose it over here. But how are you guys holding up? You guys good? You know, this whole stream has actually been surprisingly fun. Still hanging? Good. So we can just kind of chat and chill for a bit. This is the part where we're gonna try and, you know, wind down from the intensity that was Jackbox before, and then that Coliseum for Hollow Knight. We didn't do too much exploring, we just kind of did a lot of the Coliseum, which I'm okay with. Not sure how much we have to explore. We'll do it a different day. I did put in the schedule that... Yeah, I did put in the schedule that I wasn't going to be... The Friday was to be determined, but I decided not to do that because I am going to stream tomorrow. And I think, like, after this, I'm going to need some time to recover. So, what do you guys want to talk about? Oh, speaking of, by the way, the schedule I don't normally post up here. I know I have a panel on the channel, on the Twitch channel right now that says schedule, but it's, again, more sporadic. I try to get 3 to 4 in a week. But let me just go ahead and go like this. So, there, that's the command YT, which is for YouTube. That's the YouTube channel, if you want to go and look at that. I'm gonna post a video at some point. But as it stands, not right now. So, when it comes to... I guess for those who don't know, I first started streaming over on YouTube. Again. Not again I started doing it, but to say what I've been saying before, me being KGblanket, I started on YouTube, filmmaker with a love for gaming, and then kind of stopped streaming once I started. I got the dog barking. So, oh, something happened to my stream manager. But one of the first things that we did was actually do... Well, one of the first things I ever streamed was Pokemon, because I love playing Pokemon. It's, again, something you can find on the channel panel. One of the channel panels. It's something I've been playing ever since I was little. Of course, with like how gaming direction has been going, the stuff's been hit or miss, but shiny hunting was a big thing that we did, and I had gotten into it then, like very recently. What I mean by very recently, I mean at the time, I had just gotten into shiny hunting, and I thought of doing it for stream at some point, and I did, and we got three first, which was Duraludon, Beldum. Beldum was an extra that we got from the Duraludon one because they did the steel sandwich. And then we had what was it? I'm blanking all of a sudden. Porygon. So we tried to hunt for 2, but we got 3 in the end. The nice part though about like shiny hunting streams is that they're very chill, so you can kind of just look at the screen, then look here at chat if anyone says anything. But that's how everything started. It started on Pokemon. I did that for a while. And then I moved on to some other indie games like Moonlight, which is getting a sequel. I actually have the demo downloaded, so I might do that at some point, but probably not this week. Some other day, I'm gonna do it. Empty. So... I guess I can just swap on over, because I have the game pulled up, and as for shinies that I'm going to be going after... I am probably going to be doing the ones that I was hunting for before. And maybe doing some more. I could probably take some quests. But I think I might only do the Duraludon one. And again, I already have it. I actually have a few. I have a shiny compilation up on YouTube right now. I've total 4. So, actually, let me go ahead and I can edit the tags. But if we still have some people interested, the shinies that I'm gonna be, if I get any shinies today, I'm gonna be giving them away. So, let me just change some of the tags. Alright, that's been updated. Change the game. Change some of the tags around. And I'm gonna go over and boop. You know what I might do? You know what I might do? I'm gonna go to the options here. I'm gonna change it to that so I can actually put some background music. Because I like the background music a bit more. There we go. Nice and relaxing. We're jumping all over the place. But I guess it's a good thing for a debut, because it's kind of like, hey, here's everything I provide, all in one stream. Oh, okay, fine. Well, actually, let me go ahead and... because I don't know how to spell it. I'm gonna pin that message. Just so people know what we're doing. There we go. So we're gonna be finding this. This is what it looks like. A shiny Duraludon. And that might be the only thing we do, and then I'm gonna do the giveaway, and then we'll end for today, because we've done a lot. Okay, so I believe the recipe I did before was each of the peppers, this, and then the steel, I think, was hamburger. I'm doing steel because that's what we did last time. I know it's gonna be easier if we get, what was it? Duraludon with a dragon sandwich, but I'm just gonna, again, do what we were doing before. I think we'll just do 2 of any herba. With this, it will increase chances. Like any good shiny hunter with a sandwich, we don't put it on. I don't know why that's a thing. Like, sure, putting the bread on top doesn't really change anything. So, I'm just curious, why don't you? I mean, sometimes you might not want it on the sandwich just because it may make the whole thing fall over if a lot of ingredients are stacked on top of each other, but if it's something like this, I don't see why you would. Drop it, is what I mean. Catching power. Well, thank you, Beatomania, for the follow. I didn't see that. Beatomaniac, excuse me. Yeah, I don't have any sounds on the alerts at the moment, but I'll probably change that. I have a lot. I'm gonna have some break time, you know, for the next stream. Well, after tomorrow. So then I'll probably... At that point, I will hopefully have that all figured out. If you guys see me look behind me, I just sometimes my door just makes sounds, even if no one's back there. I'm not sure why. Maybe the place is haunted, which is very on brand for us. Maybe if we put the bread on it. We were ranting so much about how weird it is to not put the top bread. Maybe that will be the key to this. Also, to introduce myself, because I realized I didn't do that before. Hello, it's KGblanket. I'm a filmmaker who has a love for gaming. I started streaming one day and just kind of never stopped, and now we're here. There we go, encounter power. So we should be seeing a bunch of Duraludons, and then maybe the occasional Beldum. Or a Matang. Hey chat, keep your peepers peeled. Hearing this makes me now feel just a bit nostalgic. Weirdly, of something that happened like a year, like just around a year ago. I remember one of the things I was talking about too, because I heard myself say it so many times when I was editing. But it was me talking about the value of shiny Pokemon going down with how common they could start to become. Am I going to talk about that again? No, because I know I talked about it and probably have spoken about it way too many times. So I'll spare you guys the long rant. Oh, the snow. Ugh. Makes it so hard to see. If anyone's here for the giveaway of shinies, by the way, that happens eventually. I just have to find it first. Which is what we're doing right now. Well, we're just finding the shinies. And if you want to come back later, then make sure to hit follow, so you can get, well, I guess, well, you know, I'll know you're here. Because why not follow? It's no harm in it. If you'd like to support, that would be greatly appreciated. Something else. What are these non-steel types that are coming around here? Who are the non-steel types that are coming around town? Ah. for those asking, if you haven't noticed, we're not doing this on the Switch 2. We don't have one of those. And honestly, I am not in a rush to get one. Although there are going to be some games that I might be interested in. Like there's the Splatoon Raiders trailer that we had reacted to before. But I mean, there's also Mario Kart World that I see everybody playing. Looks very fun. But, you know, I'm okay. I'm not in a hurry for getting the next console, even if I'm gonna be pressured into doing it with all the Switch 2 exclusive games. Like there is, you know, like Legends ZA is going to have that patch for the Switch 2. But ultimately, I think I'm pretty okay. I never normally play Pokemon for like, you know, the quality of, like the overall look quality. Because I think just some of the design changes in Scarlet and Violet are pretty cool. As much as people complain about this game. A lot of people overlook just cool parts about this game. Like how Pokemon that are said to have like metallic parts to them actually look like metal. You also have those with scales actually have scale textures. Like they did some pretty good upgrading to some of the Pokemon. Yeah, everybody talks about how you fall through the floor. Which I'm not saying that everyone else is invalid. But you gotta look at the bright side at least. Although I do think the main argument there is, well, you have to have a game that's playable. And then to that I say, fair. You have a fair point. Yeah, the first video, not the first ever video, I have a few on the channel, but probably the next one you're going to see after the last one, the Subnautica and Spirit video, will probably be this debut, but edited down. Because hopefully this is the beginning of something much bigger. Because it was really fun planning out all this stuff with the artist Emma. I'm not sure if they're still here or not. But if you want more information about, you know, the artist, I have a little artist panel on the Twitch channel right now. I think the background music is looping. So I think some of this is played before. I have it on. I have like this playlist that I'm playing right now, but it's on shuffle. I'm not sure if it will shuffle to the same tracks. There's a part of me that thinks that it's shuffling to the same tracks, which I guess I don't mind, just don't do it frequently. You know, something I should probably ask you guys is, what I've been doing is showcasing a lot of the stuff that I'm going to be doing on the channel, but I should ask, what do you guys want to see? I think that's a big thing I should be thinking about. Although I want to just do some of my stuff here, I also want to entertain you guys in whatever you want me to, right? You know, within reason, of course, but you all are a part of this too. Like, if you have any game suggestions, stream suggestions, I can try and make those happen. You can, of course, just type in the chat, or maybe I was gonna say comment section, but it'll be weird if the comment doesn't exactly line up with what the video is about. I hope I didn't pass one. Okay, it's snowing. At least it's not a blizzard. Hopefully it doesn't become a blizzard. That'll make things pretty difficult. No, that's not it. It looked like it for a second. Sunset Overdrive? I have the game. I played it for a short while. Couldn't get into it. I mean, it's cool. Like a game with a bunch of weird weapons. If you like games that are about destroying a bunch of zombies with weird stuff, and go ahead, but I mean, I could play it if you really do want to see it. Just know that I have played a bit of it, like a short bit of it, like kind of just the beginning part. How fast did we find the first one? I kind of forget. Did we find it quick? I don't think we found it that quick. I think we found it like halfway through our sandwich time, which is right there at the bottom. It'd be really awkward if we don't get anything. I mean, I have a bunch of shinies that I have to give away. I just need someone to take them. They need a good home. They're all crammed up in the boxes. They deserve better. Hey, a lot of Pokemon music. After muting the Pokemon music. But very fitting for where we are. We're in the snow and it's playing Snowbell City. Oh. The way. That way. Okay, I thought that was it again. Oh, yep, we're back to the top. Back to the top of the playlist. I remember because it's the very first soundtrack. Soundtrack? Yeah. The very first music I put in the playlist. I can't have a ghost theme and not have Luigi's Mansion. It just doesn't happen. I have to. It'd be a crime if I didn't. You know, that was something I was thinking about. Because one of the alerts that I had was Polterpup. I was thinking, what if I... You know, like the greenie laugh? If you played the Luigi's Mansion 2 or Dark Moon, you would know... You would know, like, the greenie laugh. Thinking that would be a fun sound alert. Just laughing him at you. Okay, we got like 10 minutes left. now hearing this music, I get very nostalgic about Pokemon X and Y. I think because around the time I was... It's not like the game itself that was peak for me. I think it was just that time in my life where it was just everything was so nice. I remember going through YouTube and seeing all, like, some of the cool Pokemon or Fakemon designs that either people would say, hey, this is coming in the new games, or just sharing what they've made. But those times of, like, ignorant bliss. There's just something about it. A lot of people make really cool Fakemon. And it's weird that Pokemon doesn't catch on to what the fans want. I mean, sometimes they do. But I think, personally, that it's more coincidental than the company really, really listening to the fan base. Nope, you're not it. Wow, what happened to my shiny luck? As I say that, hold on. As I say that, we find so it's Beldum. Bah! Let's go! There we go. There's a reaction. Classic reaction. Alright, but Beldum's the one that's the hardest to catch because it's not a catch rate of a legendary. Alright, so the thing about Beldum is it kind of just knows takedown, which means that false swipe normally wouldn't work. Or it has tackle, unless you're a ghost type. Then it can't hit you at all. Okay, here on Pokemon Database, it says that it's only got tackle. Why do I want to doubt that? It can learn takedown as a TM. Do you really want to know tackle? Okay, wait, this is interesting. So it doesn't have any egg moves, naturally. But it's the moves it can learn from a TM are Takedown, Zen Headbutt, Iron Head, Iron Defense, Steel Beam, and Tail Blast, which is... I don't know why I found it weird when it said Steel Beam. I think maybe because I've seen no one really use it. The move, Steel Beam. Hey, look at that! Took me over 30 minutes to get one of these before. To catch it. Bring it down to 1 HP. and make you fall asleep, and I guess you'll get caught like the rest. Right, that's one shiny. Well, we have 5 minutes left. We might not get Duraludon, but you know what? Someone definitely wants to spell them. Oh, I thought that was it for a second. I wanted the stream's a bit pixelated. Is it? Oh. Yeah. Well, it's showing off all the assets, so I don't know, if it becomes like a big problem, maybe I'll remove it. I know it's a tiny bit pixelated, but that's kind of the norm, weirdly. Like, I don't have the best internet in the world either, so it could just be that. But thanks for looking out. And also, welcome to the stream. I am... Oh. Let's go to 3K. Look. Yeah, 720 tends to be the norm. I mean, it could, yeah, it definitely could be better. Not really in a position to change it right now, but I could. Hopefully we can get things sorted out by tomorrow. Also, thank you for the follow, Guard Nelson. I greatly appreciate it. I need to end the stream to change that anyway. Okay. Okay, thank you for letting me know. tried so hard to try and have this be like perfect. I was like stressing all last night, so I canceled the stream that I was going to do yesterday, just so I could prepare as much as I could. And it still wasn't enough. But I think it would have been even less prepared if I didn't do that. Because I was writing stuff for the panels, I was making sure that other things were working, because that was at one time none of the game audio was there, so it's just pure silence without me talking. Which, you know, maybe people want to hear me talk, but you don't want to hear me talk that much. It's stressful but fun, yeah, it definitely is. You're good. Well, the audio still is. But the overlays were made by Emma, who was the artist who was here before. I'm not sure if she's here right now. But I have more information for her about her on the channel panels. So today is just the day of showcasing all of that. Took me a while to learn to lower game audio. Yeah. Oh, you're here. Yeah, shout out to Emma for the beautiful overlays. You deserve it. You deserve the thanks. You worked hard. And you had to put up with me. That deserves a thank you. Also, the sandwich is done. Well, that was, embarrassing. That we didn't find what we were looking for. We found the accidental Beldam, though. Which is kind of staying true to what happened before. We just found it by accident. Okay, well, I'm happy you appreciate it. You really, really, no joke. You definitely deserve it. Let me go online. Let's start the actual... I have a giveaway box. It's a partner box. Giveaway box! These are all shinies. I think most of them are. Yeah, these are all shinies. So, we're now going ahead to a giveaway segment. I'm glad to make your day, Emma. Your boxes are a mess. Yeah, it took forever to actually sort out everything. Let's do that. So for... Actually, I'm gonna just take a picture, so I'm gonna have this here. Are you doing good? Yeah, we're doing shiny giveaways. That's normally what I would do for shiny hunting streams, just because I have so much. Oh, you have a living dex. Is it a living shiny dex? Or is it just of normal Pokemon? That's like... Well, if you add up everything... I don't... How much... Is it like... How many Pokemon total are there you can get in this game? Because I know the Paldea Pokedex is 400. Kitakami is 200. And then Blueberry's 240. Oh, you stream on occasion? Do you... Yeah, the stream is whenever you like. Yeah, same same here. I just enjoy doing it, so I do it a lot. I enjoy the music. Which, one of the things that I was... One of the things that, oh god, what was I just thinking about? Are you just found us through the Pokemon category? Yeah, we've been swapping back and forth between categories just because we've been doing a lot. You know, the big old showcase of what you will see here on the good old KGblanket Twitch channel. But I hope you're enjoying yourself. I'm gonna keep this up for just a bit. What am I trading? Probably I'll be trading the Beldum I just caught. The shiny Beldum. But if we get anybody else, I have just a bunch prepared in the back just for giveaways. I still have a bunch of Tatsugiris, shiny Tatsugiris, some Sligoos, and just some other extra ones I've gotten random. So really just a shiny Pokemon. A lot of the shinies that are in this box have been starred on stream, but on the YouTube. This is the first shiny hunting thing we've done on Twitch. I'd like to continue doing these, but I think we want to add something to these instead of just me being silent for about 30 minutes while I look really intensively at the screen. But we're doing the shiny hunting mainly because, oh hey, trade partner. But mainly because we're going back to our roots. One of the first things I did was shiny hunting. Oh hey, it's you, bud. Oh. Challenge. Oh. No, I didn't cancel the trade. Time for a challenge run? What does that mean? Oh, I thought you would glide. Sorry, both Pika Powers and Glide, both of you have like the same the color, and I got confused. LeChonk! The pink pig! I'll keep this up for maybe just a couple more minutes or seconds. And then I'll probably call it a day. Doing a monotype run. Have you had a? Did you decide on a monotype? Because if you want my vote for something, Ghost. I'm playing on the Switch one. If quality couldn't tell you that. I had said before that I'm not too eager to get the Switch 2. Not saying I'm never gonna get it. I'm probably gonna eventually, just because it's never gonna have some games that I want to play. But overall, at the moment, I'm okay. I'm okay with what I have. Plus, we've been playing a lot of PC games. Yeah, I've heard this game is a lot better on the Switch too. How much it runs better, more Pokemon spawn, everything just looks better. I've seen it. It looks amazing. I wish I could play it like that. But alas, we do not have a Switch 2. Oh, you meant I should do a monotype run. You can spot a shiny more easily, and it's much more playable. Been hearing that. I have done a mono run before, but this was before I was streaming, just, by myself. Could do it. It'll probably be a mono ghost run, because look around. We're trying to be ghosts and haunted house themed. Okay, after this attempt, I'll do like 3 more, and then I'll call it. But do you guys want to see a mono run? Because I could. I didn't want to do... Another thing was, I was actually kind of holding off on doing shiny hunting just because everybody else is doing on the Switch too. Like, I've been seeing all those videos pop up about, like, I shiny hunted on the Switch too. And everyone, like, streaming, everyone making videos about it. I'm sure it's great. Do it? Okay. I don't want, again, like, this is just it's gonna be Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. But also, we could, if... There's, also Legend ZA that's coming out. We could do it on that game. And the reason I say we can do it on that game is just because I've been thinking about all of the Pokemon that I may want on my team, and how more than half of what I've been thinking about are ghosts. So I might just have a pure ghost team. Maybe. Okay, I'm gonna call it